In Georgia, defense attorneys for the 3 white men charged with shooting and killing Ahmaud Arbery last year announced they've wrapped up their case.
It was a wild day 10 of testimony with prosecutors challenging Travis McMichael's story. Yesterday, the man who shot Arbery told the court he suspected Arbery had committed a crime but was not a threat at the time they approached him. Today, the prosecution looked to punch holes in his defense.
Never threatened you at all?
Yeah, he did not threaten me verbally, no ma'am.
McMichael maintains he shot Arbery in self-defense.
In Wisconsin, jury deliberations have ended for the day in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Earlier, the judge banned MSNBC from the court after police said they briefly detained a freelance photographer working for the network who followed the jury bus.
He's not here today from what I'm told.
A small group of demonstrators have been gathering right outside. The Kenosha County Sheriff reminding people to stay peaceful.
Most of them are being very respectful.
A New York judge threw out the convictions of 2 men convicted nearly 6 decades ago in connection with the assassination of civil rights leader Malcolm X. It follows a 2-year investigation that found the FBI and NYPD withheld evidence from prosecutors.
I apologize on behalf of our nation's law enforcement for this decades-long injustice.
Aziz and Islam were sentenced to life in prison in 1966, along with Mujahid Abdul Halim. Halim confessed to shooting Malcolm X and told investigators Aziz and Islam were innocent, but both men were kept behind bars.
I hope the same system that was responsible for this travesty of justice also takes responsibility.
A settlement has been reached in the tragic death of Elijah McClain. Aurora, Colorado, agreeing to pay the family a record $15 million to settle a federal civil rights lawsuit over the August 2019 police killing of the 23-year-old. It's the largest police-related settlement in state history. McClain died following a police confrontation while walking home. Officers could be seen placing him in a chokehold, paramedics injecting him with ketamine, sending him into cardiac arrest. In a statement, McClain's mother thanked the community for its support, saying she hopes police reforms will prevent another similar tragedy. In Mount Vernon, Washington, a miraculous survival.
This is nothing short of a miracle, in my opinion. I don't know how she survived this.
A 46-year-old woman walked away from this pancake of mangled metal.
There's no explanation to why she's alive, let alone suffering minor injuries.
Troopers say the woman was driving her Nissan when a truck in front of her slowed down. Then she slowed down, but the semi behind her did not and smashed into the car from behind. When a trooper approached the car, he couldn't believe what he heard.
He walked up and he was walking around the car and he heard, "Help, help." And he's like, oh my goodness.
Troopers say the tow truck lifted the front end of the semi off the car. Then she miraculously crawled out of a little gap where the passenger window was.
Members of Afghanistan's women's youth development soccer team arrived in Britain today, thanks to a little help from Kim Kardashian West. The plane from Pakistan was chartered by the reality star, carrying more than 30 teenage players and their families. A nonprofit group founded by New York Rabbi Moishe Markerton helped get Kardashian involved. Now that they are out of Afghanistan, English soccer team Leeds United has offered to support the players. The Afghans will spend 10 days in coronavirus quarantine before starting new lives in Britain.
2 turkeys from Indiana are counting their lucky feathers today. The 2 birds were selected as National Thanksgiving turkeys and will be pardoned by President Biden at the annual ceremony at the White House Rose Garden. The turkeys, who are named Peanut Butter and Jelly, hail from Farbest Farms in Jasper, Indiana. After the pardoning ceremony, they will travel to Purdue University to live out the rest of their days. Purdue's Animal Science Research and Education Center.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.